For years, I've been looking for a solution to be able to list across marketplaces without me doing much work. In every other solution, all required a lot of setup time and a lot of maintenance just to get running correctly. If you have an existing Amazon catalog and you want that catalog to be listed on eBay or Walmart with the click of a button.
Today on the show, I'm happy to have Marc Pelberg. He's the founder of SkuTrue. They help you sell more in minutes by auto listing from Amazon to Walmart, eBay. So, Marc, before this business, you were big in the drop shipping game. How much product were you moving through that business?
So we facilitated over 100 million in sales drop shipping on Amazon.
So I see why this inspired SkuTrue to come then. Tell me about e-commerce, web scraping, managing large quantities of SKUs. How do you do it all?
Yeah, so over the years, we've developed various scrapers and technologies to route around countermeasures and other things to be able to manage and scrape millions of SKUs. What it means is we can get these products prices and quantities from tens and hundreds of different retailers across the web and allow people to use that data in various ways, whether it be through drop shipping or through listing management for better listings to be able to have more descriptions and images and things like that.
And then you build a tool set around it, right? And that's what SkuTrue is today.
Yeah. So currently the way we're monetizing that scraping knowledge is we're using that data to be able to allow people to sell products without having to enter a lot of product information. So if you have a barcode for any specific item, we likely have all the descriptions and images and items on the web for that barcode. And we're able to provide that to you to be able to list on Amazon, eBay, and Walmart without you having to do any manual data entry.
Are those the core marketplaces right now you guys support?
Yeah, currently our product is really one that helps people sell from Amazon to eBay and Walmart. If you have an existing Amazon catalog and you want that catalog to be listed on eBay or Walmart with the click of a button, the web scraping that we've done historically, along with newer technologies like OpenAI's API and different LLMs, allow us to translate that data in a way where it's unique for your purposes and unique for your store.
So who have you found is the best users of this product? Who does it really fit well?
Currently, we're finding that the best user base is somebody who is doing this as a lifestyle business or has a one or two person type business where they're doing maybe a million, a little less than a million on Amazon. They want to sell in other marketplaces, but they just don't have the time to manage these other marketplaces. So essentially, it's allowing them to be able to sell in these other marketplaces without having the traditional resources needed. Basically, give the smaller player like a level up to be able to compete where these other industrial or enterprise like players are competing with Channel Advisor and these enterprise products. We're providing that level of a solution with a couple clicks for the average person.
What actually got you into the e-commerce world?
When I was 12 years old, my grandfather had a warehouse of shoes. And basically, he had a couple thousand extra boots in the basement. And as a 12-year-old, I thought I could sell them when he couldn't. So I happened to throw them on eBay. And actually, I found a buyer. My mother drove me to the buyer. I was paid in cash. I remember it vividly, like laughing as I counted out dollars and stuff. So that was my foray into selling on eBay and the e-commerce world. Just it seemed like a good mode at the time to be able to get product out there and get things known. That was 20 plus years ago.
It just hasn't stopped from there, right? One business after another in the e-commerce space.
Yeah, it seems as it goes, I'm very much an opportunist, and this business is very much the culmination of something I've wanted for years, right? I've sold on Amazon for decades. I sold on eBay for decades, and I've always been very frustrated about copying and pasting listings across marketplaces. It always agitated me. And for years, I've been looking for a solution to be able to list across marketplaces without me doing much work. And unfortunately, every other solution I provided, whether it be a feed management system, a listing management system, they all required a lot of setup time and a lot of maintenance just to get running correctly. And they weren't very able to handle different SKU types. So where maybe I could set up dress shoes from Amazon to eBay, the second I got running shoes, I had to set up a new template and do all this stuff. And so I just found the process to be totally cumbersome and annoying and honestly confusing why I had to do it in 2020s, 2024. It made no sense to me.
So I'm sure a lot of what you guys do at SkuTrue is a lot of mapping these automations, these fields to transfer properly.
Yeah. So I think the core competency of SkuTrue is really the web scraping we talked about earlier, where we can garner all the attributes of an item that are available on the web. So we'll actually get more information than you have on your Amazon just by scraping the web for it. And then the translation of those to each individual marketplaces using the AI or LLM tools allow for that totally automated process where most other solutions don't provide both the additional data by web scraping and they're not yet integrated fully with the LLMs and AIs to, so basically it becomes a manual process of saying this attribute's missing. Could you fill that in? Okay, I'll fill in material type X, Y, and Z. And then, oh, can you map that to eBay or Walmart if you want to sell there? But yeah, I think a lot of the core competency comes down to the mapping and kind of just filling in the blanks for you so you don't have to.
I can speak to my experience in this as well because I was a former channel advisor user and it was very expensive for a long time and it still required a lot of setup and it still wasn't perfect. So to see a solution like SkuTrue, a lot more affordable, actually does the job of what I really needed as an e-commerce business owner. It's really good to see the solution out in the market. So Mark, if anybody wanted to learn more about SkuTrue, get in touch, how could they do so?
Yeah, I think the easiest way is to check out the website. The point of the product is to be simple, right? So well, I designed it such that like you wouldn't need a demo. I don't know about you, but like when I am looking for products, if they request a quote or say sign up for a demo, it's instantly no, thank you. I don't have time for that. My time's too valuable. If your product requires a demo, it's too clunky for me to use. So my recommendation is the user just to sign up and check it out. You don't need a credit card. You don't need to do anything. You could look at the UI and click around if you want. If you find it fits you, go ahead and integrate your Amazon account. It will instantly import all your items. And you can see them populate there with images, descriptions, and everything before you list on eBay. So my recommendation is just to go onto the site, check out the app. We have a live chat feature on the site and app. If you have any questions, we have a knowledge base. You're also more than welcome to reach out to me, but it's really just easy to kind of check out the app and see if it's a fit for you.
Thank you, Mark, for coming on the show and everybody for listening to another episode of Failing to Success. Make sure to check out SkuTrue. It's a really cool tool. I'm your host, Chad Kalecki. We'll see you next time.